Hi everyone, I'm Jake and welcome back to Cunning Sense. Today we're going to be talking about setting up your Raptorium wallet, software wallet on your computer, and how to mine Raptorium and how to set up your computer for mining Raptorium. For starters, you're going to see this whenever you try to run it. It should be fine. Everything I've looked at in the code says that there's no viruses and nobody else is complaining about viruses in the Discord or anywhere else. So, as you can see in this warning box here, it's looking for a default directory. My C drive's kind of full at the moment, I need to clean it out, but it's going to download the entire Raptorium core blockchain. So it says it's going to be at least 2 gigabytes and it's going to store. We're just going to go with a large disk drive that has a ton of space, and we will probably create a folder in here and it'll start downloading there. So you're going to want to allow it through Windows Defender or whatever other firewall you have, and then it'll start downloading. So this is probably going to take a while. Like it says, currently says I'm 10 weeks behind for the wallet, so I'm just going to let this download and I'll pick back up whenever it's done. So as you can see, different shirt, different day here. It did take a hot minute to download. After around an hour or two, I went to bed. It started off syncing head data, and that took a minute, and then it started off syncing the block data, and it started off 10 weeks behind, and then just downloaded from there. And like I said, I went to bed, so I'm not sure exactly how long it took, but it was done whenever I checked back in the morning before I headed off to work. But now that it's downloaded, you can see we're in the wallet. Now this is not my main wallet, this is a different computer, and to sync the computers, or to sync the wallets I guess, you just have to, so this is the wallet. It's not that fancy, but I mean it's better than some. The GUI's pretty easy to get through. Now this isn't my main wallet, I am mining mainly on another machine right now. I am going to back up my wallet onto this machine and onto an external hard drive. Now to do that, you just have to hit backup a wallet and you'll get a backup file, and then you just have to import that onto the other machine and it'll work. Now make sure you encrypt it first. If you do not encrypt it by creating a passphrase right here, anybody that gets the file will have access to your wallet, and well, that's terrifying and awful. So I like this. You name it, what it's used for, and then you get a mining address or a receiving address. I'm using this receiving address for mining for testing purposes here. So that's pretty much it. Big Piggy01 on the Discord is one of the core members for the Raptorium team, and I was looking through there today and he's answered hundreds and hundreds of questions about the wallet. So anything you need, you can probably ask in there, or well, you can definitely ask, or you can probably search and find the answer, because that's what I did to figure out I could back up and swap wallets and have the same wallet on multiple computers. It even goes into debug commands and what to do to get different things working and to double check everything. So that's awesome. So as you can see here, I've managed to link up the wallets, and to do that was pretty simple. I did search the Discord. Like I said, they have a lot of useful information in there. So I did that, and I backed up my other encrypted wallet with it's just a wallet.dat file. It wasn't named wallet. I did have to rename it wallet, and then I replaced this wallet.dat with that backup file, and then it loaded in here and synced. And as you can see, I don't have a ton of Raptorium yet, but hopefully that continues to increase. The new mining protocols are pretty great, and I'll show you here. That's the wrong one. Here you go. This is with the Nook, which was averaging 40 hash power on the old mining protocol. So if you haven't upgraded to the new one for some reason, you should definitely do it now. So I'm getting 251 and an average of 174, which is almost 5 times higher. So that's a pretty great improvement. And the payouts are about the same. I'm getting roughly 100 a day for now. Hopefully, I mean, that'll go up. I'm going to get this computer up and running and show you all how to install a miner while I do it. So this is the page that's linked on the main Raptorium website that takes you to the miner. This is the newest version of the miner. I downloaded the Windows 7 zip file already and unzipped it. It's right here. This is what you get into after you get it all unzipped. So it's a lot to take in if you aren't sure what you're looking at. But the README is extremely helpful. It tells you what everything's going to mean once we get into one of those, and which file you're supposed to use to mine. So you need to know what kind of CPU you have. You can find that information on the performance bar inside Task Manager. I've got a 6700 i7. It's like 5 years old. Hopefully I can upgrade semi soon. But if you look in here, I do know that it's a Skylake, so Skylake 6th Gen 6000 series. We're looking for AVX2. So if you look in here for AVX2, it's right here. You want to edit that and change this information up. So the first thing you want to do is input that in there. Now you can put period and name it just so you know which one it is. I put please because I was a little frustrated earlier whenever I was messing with it. I didn't read everything and I had selected AVX 512 and it was not working because I don't have that advanced of a Skylake. But I put my mining address. I named it please. That's the password. And I'm only going to use 6 cores for now just because I'm going to monitor temperature since this is my primary PC. My little Nook I just got firing away on all cylinders, but I don't really care if that burns up. I'll just fix it, or if I can't fix it, I'll just buy another one. Like I said, I spent 50 bucks on that. Found an old SSD from a Chromebook, tossed it in there, and had to resolder the power connector for the power button. That was really all that was wrong with it. Looked like it got dropped and that power button got broke off. Got a couple scrapes on it, but overall, it's not too bad. Now this is the pool you're mining to. It defaults to, I think it's Supernova now, which, as of yesterday, now has the majority of the hash rate. It was 64% on our plant, and I'm glad it kind of evened out a little bit. Hopefully our pool, because the Discord talks a lot about our pool, hopefully our pool starts taking up some more of this and we can get 3 primaries that are doing pretty good rates with as far as the network hash rate. Now this is my Nook and this will be this PC. But all you need to know is rpool.net, which you put in for the TCP, which is right here, and the port you want to go on. And depending on your hash power, you can increase the difficulty here. We're just a small-time miner, so port 3008. And that's where we're popping into there. Then we've got the wallet address, the name I made when I was frustrated, the password, and 6 of the 8 cores on my computer. And we're going to make sure we save this. And then you want to run it as administrator. It'll pop up. And that's pretty much it. If it wasn't going to work, it would have crashed already. So it's great that it is working. Now, again, this is all I'm mainly mining on. This PC has a much bigger processor, but this is all I'm mining on. It's an i5. It's just an i5. But it was varying there around 170 to 200 hash power, which is great. I'll put a link to a new one in Amazon. You can get them for 400 bucks. But I mean, they aren't. I'm not saying you should buy one to mine on. I know there's more efficient ways to mine this. after you start mining, you can go into the workers here on RPool, and you can see the hash power and the rates for everybody mining in the pool. The newest ones are generally not here until they clear everything. They're just like a default of 10.92. You can click on it and it'll tell you the hash rate, the shares, all the information you need. You can see now that I've got two mining to the same address, so they're both up here. And this one should have changed as well. So I'm just going to close one of these windows. But that's pretty much it as far as getting set up for mining. I'll check back on this in a minute and make sure it updates. As you can see, my Please, which is this PC, still has a pretty low hash rate. And if you look at it, it's because I've got a ton of apps running on here. And I'll close down a lot of these, and that number should increase up. Maybe I'll kick up another 2 cores just to see what happens for a couple days. I'll leave a comment below or in the description and let you all know. But I mean, as you can see with the Nook, I know this number will get higher, so don't be discouraged if you get to this point. It is all pretty exciting. I mean, the price of Raptorium itself right now is maintained pretty stagnant. Like I said, this is more of a long play. I'm expecting this to hopefully pay off in a year or two. As long as it can get picked up widespread. If it doesn't, it'll just stay a small niche coin, which is fine as well. It's just fun mining. So once you get your wallet all set up and running, you should totally hop over onto the Raptorium Reddit there. They do a daily giveaway. I haven't won yet, but I like my chances. As of right now, there's still, let's see, 90 people. So got better than a 1% chance. 90 people are commenting on it with their Raptorium address. They give, that day they gave 4 away. Sometimes they give 3,000. They've done some bigger ones for just one person. It's all pretty random, but it's pretty cool. But if you click on the Faucet link up here as well, you get taken to this page. And on this page, you can enter your address, select you're not a robot, and you're doing Raptorium. I already did it today, so I can't show you, unfortunately, but it will pop up down here, and you get right around 1 Raptorium. It's not a lot, but it's literally just inputting your address and hitting get coins. I've gotten 1, I've gotten 0.4. It's varied, but it's free 99, so it's worth it to me. Now, I talked about it briefly in the other one, but if you look at the reward structure, we're still before the 3rd month, which is pretty awesome. So each block rewards 5,000. So if you're solo mining, if you have that kind of power, that's awesome. Every time you mine a block, you're going to get 5,000. I don't have that kind of hash power, so I'm going to be joining some pools, which I'll get into here. But they're going to be giving away 5,000 for another 23 months. So we have almost 2 more years of this block reward, which is fantastic. And that should continue. It drops by 10 per month after that. So they've got it all mapped out there. I think it's up to 24 years is their disbursement plan, but it's pretty great. 5,000's a lot. Hopefully we're all in on this early and we'll go up with excitement as the price of Raptorium increases over time. Alright, well, I'd like to thank you all for watching. It's just fun setting up miners and doing all of that. If I find some other little altcoins, I may show you how to mine those as well. Just like I said, it's fun setting it up and figuring out how the process works and researching a project and looking into it. And I'll keep doing these just because it's entertaining for me. So I'd like to get into GPU mining, so we may get into that eventually, but I don't want to pay $500 for a 5-year-old 1060 right now. That just seems excessive. So maybe eventually we'll get into that. But hopefully after July, when the Ethereum changes to proof of stake instead of proof of work. Or I guess that's not what's happening in July. July is just the split to decrease mining profits if ETH 2.0 ever launches and it drops to proof of stake instead of proof of work. I bet the price of GPUs comes back down. I'm hoping there's a panic sell in July though. But if you all like what you're seeing, please like the video, subscribe, and try to keep up. I'll keep posting some stuff here once or twice a week, and we'll keep going. All right. Thanks for watching another Cunnington's episode, and you all have a great day. Bye. I keep wanting to say do.